Hello students. So today we will study about Cartesian system. The Cartesian system is a way to locate points in a plane using two number lines that intersect at a point. So the Cartesian system, first of all, it consists of axes. Horizontal line is the x-axis and the vertical line is known as the y-axis. Let's draw the axis first. So first of all, we will draw the axis. This is the x-axis, the horizontal one, and this vertical one is the y-axis. They intersect at a point called or the origin. So this point is said to be the origin, which we marked with capital O. Now, the second one is quadrants. The plane is divided into four quadrants. Four quadrants are, this one is the first quadrant, this one is the second quadrant, this one is the third quadrant, and this one is the fourth quadrant. So basically a plane is divided into four quadrants: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now in quadrant 1, as we can see, sign of x and y are positive. Let's look at this axis first. Here we have all the value of x as positive, and here all the values of x are negative. Here all the values of y are positive. Here all the values of y are negative. So now in the first quadrant, as we can see, here we have positive values of x and positive values of y. So the points value of x is plus and the value of y is also positive only. Here in the second quadrant, as we can see, value of x is negative and value of y is positive. So value of x is negative and value of y is positive. Now in the third quadrant, we can see we have values of x as negative and values of y are also negative. It means minus minus, which means values of both x and y are in minus only, that is are negative. In the fourth quadrant, we can see values of x are positive and values of y are negative. It means the point will be of the form plus minus, which means the value of x will be positive and the value of y will be negative. So in quadrant 2, we have minus x plus y. In quadrant 3, we will have minus x minus y, that is the values of both x and y will be negative. And in quadrant 4, the value of x will be positive and the value of y will be negative. So any point in a plane can be written as xy, where x and y can be positive or negative. X is the distance from the y-axis. How? Let's look at it. Now, if I take any point, say this point, say I take this green dot, I have taken this as a point in the Cartesian plane. Now, its distance from y-axis. This will be a distance from y-axis. So, this distance is basically equal to this thing. So, we can say x is the distance from the y-axis. Like of this point, the distance from the y-axis is this much. And this much distance is equal to this much on the x-axis. It means x is the distance from the y-axis. Now, similarly, we can see if I take any point, say this, if I take this red dot as a point, now its distance from x-axis is this much, and this much distance is equal to this much, which means the distance on y-axis. So it means y is the distance from the x-axis. So let's take some examples. Let's take some example. First of all, I will draw x-axis and y-axis. This one is the x-axis, which is the horizontal one, and this one is the y-axis, which is the vertical one. Now, if I take any point, Suppose I take a point 2, 3. Here, as we can see, sign of 2 is positive and sign of 3 is also positive. Here, if sign of both x and y are positive, then it will lie in the first quadrant. So it means it will lie in the first quadrant. So we can plot this point here. Now, if I take another point, say -2, 3. If I take this point, now here sign of x is negative and sign of y is positive, which means minus comma plus. Minus comma plus. Here we can see minus plus is belong to the second quadrant. So we can say it will lie in the second quadrant, which means we can plot this point here. So similarly, for other points also, we can find out that in which quadrant those points will lie. So let's start with the questions based on this concept of Cartesian system. The first question is, what is the name of horizontal and vertical line? So horizontal line is the x-axis and the vertical line is the y-axis. Here we can see the horizontal one is the x-axis and the vertical one is the y-axis. The second question is, what is the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis? Here we can see the point of intersection. The point of intersection is O, which is the origin. So here we can see the point of intersection is called the origin and it can be denoted by 0, 0. How many quadrants are there? Here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have 4 quadrants. So we have 4 quadrants. In which quadrant does the point -3, 4 lie? Now here it means sign of x is minus and sign of y is positive. So we have minus plus. Now here we can see minus plus we have in second quadrant. So the point will lie in second quadrant. Now let's look at further questions. Write the coordinates of a point that lie on the x-axis. So let's draw the coordinate plane first. Coordinates of a point, we have to find the coordinates of a point that lie on x-axis. If any point lie on the x-axis, say this point, suppose this point is of the form 2, 0. Every 2, 0. So here we can see this point is of the form x, 0. This point is of the form x, 0. Similarly, if I take any point on y-axis, if a point lie on y-axis, then the x coordinate will obviously be equal to 0 only. And if I take the y coordinate as 3, suppose. So this point will be of the form 0, y, because y can be 1, 2, 3, 4, any number. So if a point lies on x-axis, then it will be of the form x, 0. And if the point lie on the y-axis, then it will be of the form 0, y. Plot the point 3, -2 and state the quadrant. Now, here as we can see, sign of 3 is plus and sign of 2 is minus. So it will be of the form plus minus. So plus minus. Here we can see the point of the form plus minus lie in the fourth quadrant. So 3 minus 2 lie in the fourth quadrant and we can plot this point as 3 and -2. So this will lie somewhat here. 3 minus 2. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 1, this is 2. So this point 3, -2 will lie in the fourth quadrant. Let's move to the next question now. The x coordinate of a point is 0. Where does the point lie? Now, as we have already studied this thing, that if and the x coordinate of a point is a 0, from this graph we can see any point that lie on the y-axis has x coordinate equal to 0. It means that point will lie on the y-axis. So this thing is very important, that if a point lie on the x-axis, then its y coordinate will be equal to 0. And if a point lie on the y-axis, then its x coordinate will be equal to 0. Find the coordinates of a point which lie on both the axes. So we have to find the point which lie on both the axes. Here we can see this point, which is the origin 0, 0, lie on both the axes. It lie on the x-axis also and on the y-axis also. So we can say that point is the origin 0, 0. Let's move to the next question now. Identify the quadrants of each of the following points. Now let's draw the graph for the better understanding. Here we have x positive, y positive. Here we have x negative, y positive. Here we have x negative, y negative. Here we have x positive and y negative. So here the first point is 5, minus 4, which means x is positive and y is negative. X is positive and y is negative. So it means this point will lie in the fourth quadrant. Next point is minus 3, minus 7, which means minus, minus. So that point will lie in the third quadrant. Next point is minus 6, 2, which means x is minus and y is plus. So minus plus, which means it will lie in the second quadrant. And the last point is 4, 3, which means both are plus. So that point will lie in the first quadrant. So in this way, we can find the quadrant of any kind of point. If a point is given, we can easily find in which quadrant that point will lie using this sign symbol. Let's move to the next question now. The next question is, if a point lies 4 units to the right. Let's draw both the axes. 4 units to the right means here 4 units to the right of the y-axis and 3 units above the x-axis. 3 units above means this 3. So it means 4 units to the right means plus 4 and 3 units above means plus 3. So the point will be of the form 4, 3. Let's take one more question of such kind. Let's say if a point lies 3 units, if a point lies 3 units to the left of x-axis or x-axis and 5 units below y-axis, and we have to find such kind of point. So let's draw both the axes. 3 units left of x-axis, it means here, and it will be minus 3 because it lies to the left of x-axis, and 5 units below y-axis, it means 5 units below. 5 units below means minus 5. So the point would be of the form minus 3, minus 5. So in this way, we can solve such kind of question. So that's all for today's class. Students, if you have any kind of doubt from chapter 1, 2 and till this chapter 3, you can drop your comments and I will surely try to answer each and every doubt of yours. Thank you so much.